It's kind of weird to be saying this, but what you're watching is my current RSG PB, and I don't even feel that proud of it. And let me kind of elaborate on that statement a little bit, which is it's kind of a weird thing to say that it's a PB in speedrunning, and I'm not really proud of it. But there's been a thing going on, I've been playing a lot of ranked mode recently, and in ranked mode, all of the seeds that you play are super heavily filtered, as you guys probably know by now. So basically, you're just playing God seed after God seed after God seed. And then going back to RSG, if you don't know, you don't get seeds like that. You have to work really, really hard. It's one of the things actually that I really underestimated when I started this whole speedrunning thing, is just how gosh dang, not even how hard it is to do a speed run, which it is hard, but how hard it is, or how lucky you have to get just to get a seed worthy of a good speed run. Sometimes it takes literal hours to even get a seed where you enter the nether and there's a close by bastion. And I also keep running into this thing. This is kind of a little tangent, but I keep running into this problem where I'll spend hours resetting worlds, right? And I'll finally get a world that's good, and because I haven't been playing really, I've just been at a speedrun wall, resetting over and over again. I'm not really warmed up anymore, so I kind of will choke, you know what I mean? It's you have to be willing to be patient enough to sit there and wait for potentially hours, and then at a moment's notice, bro, you got to be able to lock in. And that is the weirdest part of this whole thing so far. So anyways, what you're watching is my current PB. Like I said, the world didn't even start out that good. So we had a buried treasure off the start, but we didn't have an enter. We didn't usually you would just reset by now if you don't see a magma ravine. But I remember seeing, I think there's a desert. Yeah, there's a desert up here. And I'm you know what? Screw it. What the hell? I might as well go and check the desert, because you can find lava pools there easier. And also the good thing about, my current level in speedrunning is that I'm definitely getting a lot better, but there's still tons of leeway. If I enter the nether soon here around the 3-minute mark, I can still PB straight up. If I get a good nether, it's fine. And yeah, I end up finding a lava pool, so that's pretty cool. Also, I don't really remember much about this run, so I'm gonna kind of bounce back and forth between talking about things as I see them happening, and also just shooting the shit, I guess. Yeah, what have you guys been up to? How has your January been? Or how was your January? I don't know why I say it it's still January. It's currently February 6th. But dude, oh my gosh, January? Did anyone else feel like January lasted forever? I saw a John Green video where he quoted a poem, I think. And I really should try and figure out who the poem's from. But I think the poem went it's January everywhere in both directions, or it's been January for 6 months in both directions, or something like that. If you know it, let me know. I don't know, but that's how my January felt. And I don't know, it wasn't a bad month either. It just felt like a long month, whereas December and the holidays always fly by. I think that's actually what it is. It's the juxtaposition of going from the busy holiday months to slow January. That's kind of what it is, probably. But anyways, yeah, dude, I'm just chilling. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't even know why I started this commentary. I just wanted to make one. I just felt like talking. I also wanted to talk about some weird things I've been doing. So not getting super personal, but I've been having just health stuff that I've kind of put off for a while. And I'm just kind of in the process of trying to address things. I have a list of like random things, and I'm like, I don't know, maybe I should get this checked, whatever. Which is in of itself such a freaking annoying process. It's just so hard and frustrating. But anyways, oh, these kids, dude, these 2 kids follow me into the hole. What the hell? But yeah, so I haven't been sleeping well. That's where I'm going with this. And this isn't a new thing. I have a hard time breathing out of my nose at night. I think I might have a deviated septum, which is where I think your nose is crooked, which would track because I broke my nose in 5th grade playing baseball. Actually, one of my good buddies, shout out to you if you're watching. You probably aren't. I don't know. He hit a fly ball and I lost it. I was in the outfield and I lost it in the sun, and the ball just went over my glove and just completely shattered my nose. Perhaps a bit TMI, but the rumor has it, I don't know how true this is. Mind you, we were in 5th grade. These are 5th graders telling me this story. The rumor has it that you could see a cloud of blood just poof, explode out of my nose, and then I was out. I was out like a light, bro. I don't know. I don't actually know if that part's true. But what I do know is I absolutely shattered my nose. I had to get surgery and everything. And I was a little kid. I was still growing and everything. So it would make sense now as an adult that the healing didn't go so well, and now I can't breathe well, and I'm not sleeping well. That's the bottom line. So what did I do? Oh yeah. So last night I went to the doctor, right? And they referred me to the sleep doctor. And so last night I had an at-home sleep study, and I don't know what I was expecting. Well, actually, I do know what I was expecting. I was expecting them to hook me up with a bunch of sensors and shit, you know, like something on my chest, probably, maybe tubes going to my nose to monitor oxygen, you know, maybe something to detect my pulse. I was expecting to be hooked up to an apparatus and everything. And I opened up the box, dude. It was a watch. It was a watch, and then it had a little cord, and then a little thing that went on my finger, and I wore it like a ring. That was it. And I was like, "You're telling me this is gonna tell you guys what you need to know about my sleep? That's kind of cool. Technology is getting crazy." Yeah, that's just kind of wild. So I had a sleep study. Hopefully that's well, I don't, you know what I mean? It's a weird thing where I don't hope that it finds anything wrong, but also part of me does, because then I can address it. So maybe I do hope it finds something very minor wrong that we can address, but nothing more than that. Other weird health thing, I kind of have an injury that I've been battling, and I think that speedrunning is making it worse, which is really weird. I hurt my shoulder lifting weights a few months back. I don't think it was a one-time thing. I was kind of silly, stupid, and I was experiencing pain when I was lifting weights, doing chest exercises, bench press, things like that. I was experiencing pain in my right shoulder, and I was silly, and I ignored it like I always do. I've been ignoring it forever. And then all of a sudden, one day the pain just got a little bit worse, and then it hasn't gone away, and it's only gotten worse since then. And now it's kind of impacting my everyday life. And when I'm speedrunning and flicking my mouse hard over and over again, it actually causes shoulder pain, which kind of sucks. So I've actually been low-key taking it a little bit easy on the speedrunning lately. But yeah, other news, I start physical therapy in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So that's pretty cool. I'm hoping we can get things figured out with that and not have to do the whole surgery thing. Also, I don't even know what's wrong with my shoulder yet. So I just want to know what's wrong with it. Hopefully it's nothing too bad. But yeah, so that's kind of what's new with me. So I said I haven't been doing a lot of speedrunning. One, because of my shoulder, but two, because I've actually been doing, I guess you can call it one really, really long speed run. So you guys probably know of Blazing Caves, right? You know of the series that I had on the main channel, which is not happening right now because of reasons. but I started a solo playthrough of Blazing Caves, and I've been doing it on live stream. I've been so heavily inspired from watching like Feinberg's Blazing Caves run. It just looks so fun, and also the fact that I didn't complete it the first time just has me wanting to play it. So I'm back streaming that like once or twice a week. I think we're doing like Mondays and Fridays on Twitch. And we're doing kind of long streams because it's a long pack and I don't want to be spending like months and months and months to complete it. So that's pretty cool. I'm doing a much more optimized like route of the run this time. So that's kind of fun. Like it's pretty cool. And I got to find a way to make more content out of it. So like, let me know if you have any ideas or if you'd be interested in seeing like, whether it be second channel or like main channel content with Blazing Caves. It's just like, it's a lot of content. It's a ton of content, and it's, especially because I've been streaming it, it's a little bit hard to condense it down with the live commentary because I've been talking to chat and stuff. So I don't know. Let me know if you have any ideas or if you'd be interested in that. Maybe I could even chop it up and kind of post it here. That'd be kind of fun. But yeah, this has been an interesting speedrun, by the way. We actually had to do home portal. I don't know if you saw that. I haven't been paying much attention, but I did notice that I didn't have 10 Abby from the Bastion, but luckily this is a good seed, so my home nether portal was right near the fortress. So I was able to do home portal. Ended up losing an eye that I threw into the lava pool, which is just unfortunate. Big sad there. I'm also completely out of food. I had to like hunger reset, which I do a decent amount. I'm kind of beginning to do it more now in speedruns. Like in the past, I've had the habit of like when I would make my first nether portal to like, you know, measure my eyes. If I didn't have any food, I would like go way out of my way to like seek out more food, which is, I think, a good thing to do early on. But like as I'm getting faster, that's just like not gonna cut it. So this time I I was in the desert, so there just wasn't any food, probably why I didn't do it. But either way, I just like, you know, said, screw it, we're gonna go foodless. Death reset, did the whole thing. Now we're in the stronghold. What time is it? It's like 12 minutes. In the stronghold at 12 minutes, that's pretty good. That might be like a PB for RSG's sake, at least. I don't actually know. So yeah, I have no food, but I have my beds crafted, and I'm in the stronghold, so I can just simply do another death reset, and oh my gosh, I'm actually going to enter the end. Do I even... Oh, I'm hesitating here. Okay, so I do go ahead and do a death reset. I think I didn't want to, which is really interesting. Also, that hesitation, I'm like noticing more as I make these videos, just like a lot of moments where I hesitate, and like it makes sense because it's hard to know what to do, and like I don't want to make the wrong choice, especially when like if the wrong choice means like failing the speed run. It's like, oh, that could be like so sucky. Wait, do I go for 0 cycle here? I actually go for 0 cycle here, and then I realize, oh shit, this is like a really tall tower. I don't know how to do this one, so I immediately back out. Bro, imagine if I hit that 0 cycle. That'd be actually crazy. I still haven't hit a speed run. I haven't done a speed run yet where I've actually completed a 0 cycle, which is really sad because like I'm somewhat decent at like some of the lower setups, you know what I mean? But there's a lot of setups, and what happens like in ranked mode where I would have a lot of opportunities to be going after 0 cycles is like a lot of times the what is it? Like the obsidian platform is completely enclosed, and you can still do 0 cycles, but it's a lot harder from there, and I just haven't like learned the quick way to get out of that yet. I probably will at some point. But either way, I mean, we're just chilling here in the end at like 13:45, just waiting for this dragon to perch. Honestly, kind of sucky that this run isn't gonna sub 15, because like, come on, dude. I entered the end at like 13 minutes. I know I didn't 0 cycle, but like, dude, this could have been a sub 15. I think that's also why I'm kind of like, I wasn't super hyped about this run, just because I was like, oh, dude, it could have been sub 15, and like sub 15 is just crazy. Like I don't actually know, but I'm pretty sure if you have a sub 15 speed run, I think that puts you in like one of the like roughly top 1,000 or so. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe I'm just so wrong, in which case you can let me know. But I think like according to the leaderboards, if it's like a sub 15, you're like in the top 1,000. I don't know. Anyways, I'm just waiting for this thing to perch. It's still not perching. I'm hanging out super close to the end portal, which is like the fountain, which is like going to decrease the chances drastically that the dragon perches. But as you see, I don't have any food and I wasted a lot of my health going for zero cycle and failing it. So even if I went to collect an ender pearl, I would die when I throw it. Finally, though, the dragon is perching, and I will leave you to enjoy the one cycle on my RSG PB. So